Hello there, I'm Steve Kessel with MRA's Institute of Management and one of the instructors for the Principles of Leadership Excellence series. And you are?
And I'm Cheryl Discussing EQ. I'm one of the other instructors here at MRA.
Cheryl and I thought it might be fun to share with you some interesting aspects of one of the concepts that you learned about in the Principles of Leadership Excellence series and discuss its impact on you as a leader.
And one of those concepts is something called emotional intelligence, or EQ. IQ is important, but evidence has shown more and more that leaders also need to have a high EQ as well. Now, it doesn't mean being touchy-feely, Steve, or being nice, right?
Yeah, I got that. And you're right, Cheryl. Actually, EQ, emotional intelligence, consists of two parts. And the first part is what is called the self factor. It's almost like holding a mirror up in front of your face and recognizing your own strengths and your own weaknesses. Now, in my particular case, I don't have a lot of weaknesses necessarily to be concerned with, but okay, apparently Cheryl is telling me that I do have something called a blind spot. But the other part of emotional intelligence, Cheryl, is that it's equally important that we know how we come across to other people, how people read us. People pick up on cues all the time. They notice how we act, and this is important for us as leaders because people are always paying attention to us, and I think we need to be conscious of that. And then another thing we need to be careful of is each one of us has hot buttons, things that kind of get under our skin and get at us, and it's important that we know how to control them. For example, if I'm having a bad day, you can pick up on that pretty well. I guess that's something that I need to be concerned with.
Yeah. To thine own self be true. All of that is good. But we also need to focus on another aspect, which is called the doing. Leaders need to learn how to do it, to recognize emotional intelligence, focus not only on themselves, but also other people at the same time.
This sounds kind of like relationship kind of stuff and stuff. That sounds kind of squishy to me.
Absolutely not. It really is about being in tune with yourself and with others, kind of understanding where you're coming from, but also what other people are coming from at the same time. It's about connecting and managing relationships, and that's all part of being a good leader.
There you go. So, again, to summarize, two parts of emotional intelligence, or EQ, the self factor and the relationship factor. We hope this has been a good reminder for you.
So, leadership is about connecting with others, it's about dealing with conflict, it's about being an effective leader, and most important, understanding what your emotional intelligence is, or EQ. So, what's your EQ?